Hello and welcome to day 354 of Daily Dose of Dutch. An early one this morning. I thought to share this with you. Well, I'm standing here at the Warren Estate on a beautiful morning. The sun is just coming up. You can hear the birds. It's fantastic. It's glorious actually. And you might have heard the expression, the early bird catches the worm. And I think that also applies to our day-to-day lives. The early bird catches the worm, and as my colleague Peter Boerka says, and by 9 o'clock most worms are gone. So often we think about 9-to-5 jobs. So often we think about getting up as late as possible to get on time for work, or to get into our business, or to open up the shop. But actually what we're missing out on is lots of opportunities. And actually the fact that when you get up early, when you go out in nature, when you hear the birds sing, actually that energizes you, that gives you energy. So you might have heard of Robin Sharma. I mentioned his work before. I'm a great fan of Robin Sharma. I wrote two fantastic books. One of them is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. But his other book, Lead Without a Title, is, I think, critical. It's a fantastic work. He writes about leadership is not related to title. You don't have to become a leader when you become managing director. We can be leaders in any role we have, in any job we do, because leadership is about taking ownership. Ownership for our lives, ownership for our departments, ownership for our companies. And that is the two books that he wrote. And one of the things that he's also a very big supporter and fan of is the 5 a.m. club, which is getting up at 5 a.m. Make sure that when the world is asleep, you wake up and you take on some of these extra opportunities that other people are missing simply because they are asleep. So if you have problems getting up early, start thinking about it, what you can do to wake up earlier. Maybe you need to get fitter, because when you're fit, it's much easier to get up in the morning. Maybe you need to go to bed a bit earlier in the evening. Maybe you need to drink less before you go to bed. Maybe you need to change your diet, your eating habits, because all of these things have to do with the sleep that you need, but also how easy it is to wake up. So that is my thought I want to share with you. Well, let me just quickly turn around so you can just see how beautiful it is here at the Warren Estate in Rittle. You can hear the birds. It is just glorious. The sun is shining. What fantastic. So on that note, I wish you a fantastic day, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Dutch.